everyone.
Hello. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, everyone.
Happy Monday, everyone. How is everyone feeling on this Monday? I have to say, it's pretty, it really feels like London here today. It really does. It feels misty and cold, got our sweaters on, and we're loving it. How has everyone's weekend been? What have you been up to? How are you feeling energy-wise? What is your energy? What are your energy levels today?
So Radley decided that when we get together for tea time, we'd always take a theme that we're going to discuss together.
That we've been
and
thinking about or experiencing. And what I've realized is, if you are experiencing something, it is extremely likely that there are hundreds of other people in the world experiencing exactly the same thing, which we can learn from one another about and just share our own experiences. So today I thought we would talk about energy, because let me tell you. Oh, what are you reading?
I just want to take a few moments. Everyone's asking us, what are we drinking?
We're drinking summertea.com. No, we're drinking our summer tea. We just finished lunch, and generally after lunch and after most meals, to be honest, we sip on a cup of tea. And today I'm having the mint and blueberry, which is our focus and clarity.
And I'm having our jasmine and peach, which is our protect and support.
Yes, he's drinking jasmine peach.
And so this is just our little check-in. We get to do this after lunch. And if you go to salmatea.com/IG, that's how you order the tea for that's being asked for.
Oh, yeah.
Manda.
That's what I was going to say. Manda's Dawn has just said that her mental state today is not great and she needs some positive energy.
Well, thanks
I totally
for tuning
get
in.
that. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Jay, I'm currently supposed to be studying, but my hand can't get off the phone. Well, listen, this might be helpful for you, hopefully. And then I encourage you to get back to work after this live. I have no energy. I'm already tired and it's Monday. You know what, honestly, we can so relate. And that's why I wanted to speak about it. I think especially since we're getting, we've passed the middle of the year. And as soon as it feels like the middle of the year has gone, you kind of feel like, okay, it's time. Eventually it's going to be Christmas and then it'll be the new year. And so I feel like naturally our bodies, especially as the winter seasons start coming along, we start slowly getting into hibernation phase, like getting into that phase of replenishing, regenerating, and just really going kind of more inwards and trying to preserve energy, because we've used so much energy during, January to July, August, September. And then after it hits September, October, November, December, I personally feel like I'm like, okay, I need a good recharge and I need to really, really preserve my energy. So a few things that we've been trying to help with our energy levels. Why don't you give one? I'll give one.
Yeah. I think the biggest one for me is to take these breaks. I've really found that these little tea breaks we've been taking together have been great for energy, because it's a moment to slow down. It's a moment to calm down. Mm-hmm. It's a moment to not just rush the next thing. And, I have a really busy back-to-back schedule.
Yes.
And so taking out this little time is really, really useful for me.
Yeah.
Another thing that I've done that's been really powerful for my energy levels is cutting out sugar, I feel.
Oh my gosh, such a big deal. Saying that, I have to say I might have started my tea time with a little piece of cake.
Why didn't I get any cake? Oh, because I've cut out sugar. Oh, I see.
No, you know what? I think you're extremely right. Trying to find your energy through natural sources that are not, sugar, unfortunately, is one of those things that it gives you that instant high, and then it gives you that serious dip and that low. And so really trying to find a way to have a sustainable energy. And let me tell you some of the ways to do that. Having complex carbohydrates. And by that, what I mean is, so if you're looking for it in food, what I recommend is having things with high fiber and also complex carbohydrates. Now, that sounds complicated, but it's not. It basically means having foods which are basically not white bread, not things that have been processed a lot, trying to stick to the foods which have a mix of carbohydrates, proteins and fats, but release slowly in the body. They don't affect your blood sugar levels to an extreme amount like cakes and biscuits and chocolate bars would. And so some examples of that would be, for example, if you're wanting something savory, hummus on toast. That would be a great snack for you. Hummus and some crudités.
Some gluten-free bread?
Sure, yeah, gluten-free bread would be great, or any you can have some good whole grain bread with hummus, whole grain bread with avocado. Avocado is full of healthy fats that really helps nourish your body and sustain and gives you energy in slow bites rather than extreme energy bursts. And if you're looking for something sweet, I would recommend something like, I love having peanut butter or almond butter on toast with some apple. Let me tell you, that really hits the spot when I need a bit of energy, and it really gives me a boost without giving me a boost. You know what I mean? And so those are my things that I go to. Sometimes, Jay, you'll reach for a Lara bar, which is pretty good. If you are going to go for bars and stuff, try to pick the ones with natural sugars or dates. A date is a good option too. So anyway, that's food. That's what we tend to try and steer towards. And honestly, tea. Tea actually gives so much energy in ways that you wouldn't even realize. Like some of these adaptogens that we've got in the tea are so beautifully created by nature to provide us with energy without having to fuel up with a lot of like heavy foods. Like the adaptogens actually help to balance your state, and so that is exactly what an adaptogen is. And so if you're having adaptogens or you're having these teas, they actually can help stimulate your mind, help energize you without food, and help rebalance you in whatever way you need. So definitely give that a go. And then that's food. What else do we do? Maybe activity. Okay, one thing I will say is when it comes to activity, if I don't work out in the morning, which now has become very rare because I've seen such a significant difference, but if I don't, I notice a huge difference in my energy levels throughout the day. Now, people think that when you're working out, obviously it takes up a lot of energy, but I guarantee you it actually fuels you more than it depletes you. And so really having movement in the morning after being still for so long, after having been in bed for so long, movement in the morning is key to creating energy in your body that continues throughout the day.
So Dennis says tea is a special drink. I love it.
I like that.
There was another one here that says, Hayes, that says, I love using tea as part of my detox. We couldn't agree more. And for those of you who want to find out, I see a lot of comments saying, where do I get your tea? What do I do? It's samati.com/IG. So Samati, SAMAT.com/IG. So you can find out. Now, I'm having the Jasmine Peach, which is our protect and support. Riley's having the mint
I'm having
and
the Focus and Clarity mint and blueberry. It's probably my favorite right now. I just love the flavor, and also peppermint is very energizing. Sometimes the third thing I will tell you about for energy levels is peppermint oil. Now, peppermint oil, whether you're drinking peppermint in tea or whether you are putting it on your head, you can get essential oils. It naturally actually is a vasodilator, which basically means that it opens up your blood vessels, which allows blood to rush in. And as soon as blood rushes in somewhere, it energizes. And so that's like I put peppermint oil on my head whenever I'm feeling a bit sleepy during the day. And then the other thing I was going to tell you guys about, do you want to share anything?
No, go on.
The other thing we talked about, diet, essential oils, movement.
That's pretty good.
I think that's good. Those are probably my 3 top tips for that. And also one thing I will say is notice, I think you should do it like if you really find that by the end of the day you are so depleted in energy, do a energy journal. By that what I mean is like, where are you leaking energy? Have a look at like where have your thoughts been? Where has your physical body been? What have you been doing, whether it's physical activity or mental activity? And really take note of the things that you feel you may be doing. For example, if you're having a lot of negative thoughts, if you're having a lot of anxiety, that depletes energy so much, even if you're not moving physically. So definitely do that. Definitely do an energy journal if you're really finding you get to midday and you're like, oh, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, and for those of you that are wondering, some at the moment will be available across the world very, very soon. So you can sign up for our newsletter at samati.com/IG. And for those of you that are in the US, you can order it right now. And when you order it, you get mine and Radhi's free 4-part video series on our daily rituals. As soon as you order, you become a part of our tea club and you get a sample box sent to you. And then every month you have teas with new flavors and new blends. And you also get added to our tea party every single month, where we do one of these, where we go deeper with you and get to know you better, and you get to know us better too.
Also, everybody asking if it's in Canada and in other places around the world. We cannot wait to have Sama Global. We are working on it. It is definitely in the horizon.
Definitely in the works.
Definitely in the works. And just please be patient with us. We are a new company and we are very excited to share it with you all. But these things just take a little bit of time. So
absolutely,
we love you all. Thank you for all the love. That is so sweet. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Very exciting, yes. And sending you all so much love. SamaTea.com if you'd like to try our teas. You can give them one try. You could sign up for a membership for a longer period of time. And there are lots of little things that you receive back from us. We really wanted to feel like a community. And hopefully we get to share as much love with you as possible through it.
Absolutely. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.